Hey guys, I'm back, and this time I'm doing Girl Meets World Reunion. So I actually have two ideas for this. My lipstick looks horrible. This was a horrible idea. I'm going to remove it right now. Okay, I have two parts for this. One is like where Riley and Farkle are together. I'm not going to do both parts in this because it's going to take a super long time if I do that, and I have very limited storage. It's super obnoxious. So I'm just going to do the first half, which is like kind of what I think the creators would do. And then the next one is kind of like what most people, I think a lot of fans want, and I kind of want a little bit. Mostly I just try to go with what I think the directors or creators are going to do, because if I don't, then I get my hopes up, and if they did ever do a reunion, then it would be super sad for me, So I'm going to get started now. So I'm starting with Riley because she's the main character of the show. And I'm just going to go down the line. And I don't know if this is going to have to be a two-parter because of my storage. I'm talking really quickly. So if it is, I probably will just stop halfway through or something, because I also want to kind of explain some scenes in detail, like what I thought. And so, yeah. So, Riley, she's 24. I think, did I say 10 years in the future? Yeah, that would be right. Okay, so this is 10 years after. So this would be like 2027 if they were actually going to do it in this time frame. She's a psychiatrist. That is all I could think of for her, that she would be really good at that because she fixes things, right? That's like Riley's thing. And they didn't really talk about a career for Riley. So I thought psychiatrist, If you have any ideas for that, let me know. For a career for Riley that, maybe she would be really good at. She and Lucas took a 5-year break after high school. But then they got back together 2 years ago, and Lucas proposed. And that's kind of where it picks up. It's going to be like Riley is going to visit Maya, who I'm going to get to in a little bit. And she is like, I have no idea what to do. Lucas just proposed. Do I actually want this? It's like, a classic movie thing. At least in my mind. The movies that I've seen, it's a classic movie thing. So Maya is 25. She's a struggling artist. I'm so weird. Things I write. Struggling artist living in Spain. So I thought this is where I'm going to explain the scene. I have a little bit more for Maya, but I'll talk about that later. So this is the opening scene. After the opening song, the theme song, I wanted it to be you see the back of Riley's head, so you're like, okay, that's probably Riley, but you're not really sure. And she goes and knocks on an apartment door, and you hear Maya, but you can't really tell it's Maya because she's speaking in Spanish, and she says, I will be right there, and then she opens the door. I can't speak Spanish, or else I would have done that. I can barely speak French. I can, do choice words. That's bad. Don't say that. I'm a mess. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on. If I can. Okay. Oh, it's a good thing I can never stop being a Christian. Oh, thank you, God. Okay, so she... We're gonna get over this. This is gonna be the rest of the video. Okay. Okay, so she goes, answers the door, and says, and then Riley says, I got a D in Spanish. So then they go in and, it's a joke, blah, blah, blah. Then they start talking. Maya says that she and Josh haven't talked for 3 years, I wrote. And it was because she got a new phone, and then she emailed him the new number. That wouldn't be safe, but anyway, she gave the new number to him somehow. And then he never answered her. So she and Josh have been in a weird place. And then Riley reveals that Josh is engaged, and obviously not to Maya. So Maya gets angry and is like, what about the long game, blah, blah, blah. And Riley talks to her about Lucas and is super, confused and is like, I don't know what to do. Should I marry him? I don't want us to, I don't want this to ruin anything and a bunch of stupid stuff. Anyway, that was rude. Farkle is 25. I wasn't sure if that was right. They never said how old he was. Like, I assumed he was about the same age as them. So I just put him up there with Maya. He and Smackle are married. I was like, it's gotta happen, right? Smackle and Farkle are adorable. I was actually just watching, Christmas Maya in season 3. That was really cute. They would I don't know. I was watching them, and that sounds creepy. Anyway, I was watching them, and he put his arm around her, and I was like, that's actually really cute that she'll let him do that, and they look adorable. And own Minkus International, which is now called Smarkle. I thought that was kind of, I know that's their ship name, but also it's it kind of smells kind of sounds like Smart Co, I thought. And it was I don't know. So they have a company. And they are still in New York City. Okay, I've got 2 minutes now. So I'm going to do Lucas, and then I'm going to be done. So Lucas is 26. He's a vet, and he is still living in New York City. That is all I have for him. Because I kind of explained that. So anyway, next is Augie, Augie, Zay, Corey, and Topanga, Katie, and Sean. That's all I have for this video because I'm running out of storage. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to probably upload this next week instead of doing every other week like I did. I was going to say have been doing. I've only done 2 videos now. So please subscribe, and if you have any comments, my nose looks huge. Don't comment that. I know. Also, do you like my haircut? You can't tell because the last video I had a bun, but if you look at my old videos, the really bad ones, you might be able to tell. Anyway, I got a haircut. I'm really proud of it. I didn't do it, so I don't know why I'm really proud of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep saying that. Love you guys. Thank you all, you fake people out there.